Hamish Marshall's second LV County Championship 100 of the season helped get Gloucestershire to 308 for 5 and into a strong position on the opening day of their Division 2 match with Glamorgan in Bristol. Marshall was given the captaincy when Michael Klinger was ruled out with a suspected broken toe sustained in last night's NatWest T20 Blast game with Hampshire. That meant Will Tavares opened up with Chris Dent, but their partnership didn't last long when Dent tried to work one to leg off Michael Hogan and was caught by Andrew Salter for 2 with the score on 14. Batting conditions were perfect with the sun shining in the West Country, but winning the toss and batting proved rather more helpful for the home side as they needed to summon a wicketkeeper after Cameron Herring also had to pull out moments before the start of play with a suspected broken finger picked up in the warm-up. With other keeper option Gareth Roderick out injured, Gloucestershire had to call on 17-year-old academy keeper Patrick Grayshebber, and he had to make his way from a local club game in Downend and get himself registered with the ECB to play for the first 11 in order to make his debut. Luckily, Tavares and Alex Gidman were enjoying themselves in the middle and making hay while the sun shone to take the home side past the 50 mark and well on their way to setting a good first innings lead. Gidman has found his form in recent times and was striking the ball with minimum fuss. This maximum of Dean Koska took him to 25 and all seemed rosy in Bristol. The next over, however, Gidman lost his concentration and was cleaned up by Rory Smith. That brought an end to a 69-run partnership and Gidman left having made 26. Tavares enjoyed a great debut season thus far, having made the most of an opportunity given to him at the start of the season. He'd reached his 4th first-class 50 off 87 balls, including 10 fours to go with his 2 centuries this season. He and Marshall had taken the score to 98 before they headed for a bite to eat. After lunch, Hogan bowled like a man possessed. He sent down 8 hostile overs for only 19 runs and picked up the wicket of Tavares, who went for 77 off 140 balls to leave Gloucestershire on 132 for 2. Hogan came into this game with his best match figures of 10 for 125 against Kent only a few days ago, and the Aussie had the potential to turn the match in Glamorgan's favour, but with Marshall seeing off the quicks, together with Ian Cobain, Gloucestershire rebuilt and made their way past the 150 mark. It was tough work out there for both batters and bowlers, and Marshall would have been pleased to get to his 50 off 94 balls, including 4 fours. Marshall and Cobain continued to prosper in the final session after tea had been taken at 194 for 3. Cobain had batted for 525 minutes to save a game against Surrey and Bristol a couple of weeks ago, a remarkable feat given Surrey had 2 days to bowl Gloucestershire out, and he was showing he was more than happy to bed down and occupy the crease once again. It was a hot day and bowling was tough. Marshall made the most of anything loose and was steadily moving toward the magic 3 figures. This 6 took him into the 80s. Cobain ended 151 not out in his last championship innings at Bristol, and when he worked Jim Allenby down to 3rd man for his half-century in the 83rd over, he'd scored over 200 runs at Bristol without getting out. His 8th first-class 50 came off 130 balls, including 8 fours. It was all about Marshall now though, and could he make it to his 2nd 100 of the season? A clip through mid-wicket of Salter brought the Kiwi the landmark. It came off 164 balls and included 6 fours and 1 6. It was his 25th first-class 100 to go with 59 half-centuries. Next over though, his partnership with Cobain came to an end. Allenby pinned him in front with one that kept low. The pair had made 145 to take the score to 277. The Welshman took the new ball and in the first over with it, Hogan got Marshall to chop on to give the Aussie opening bowler his 100th first-class wicket for Glamorgan in just 20 matches. He ended the day with figures of 3 for 39 from 19 overs. Will Goodman and night watchman Tom Smith took the score past 300 and held on to the close of play to leave the home side on 308 for 5 and in the box seat heading into day 2. With the weather set fair for the next few days, how Hogan bowls with the new ball in the morning could be crucial for both sides.